What if being the villain is your real superpower? We've always been taught to root for the hero, to see the world in black and white, good versus evil. But let's be honest, there's a part of us that's undeniably drawn to the darkness, to the characters who refuse to play by the rules. Think about it. The chilling determination of Michael Myers, the unapologetic confidence of Freddy Krueger, the sheer force of will of Jason Voorhees. These figures, while terrifying, command a certain respect. They are masters of their own worlds, unbound by the expectations of others. They don't ask for permission, and they certainly don't apologize for who they are. Did you know that studies have actually shown we often admire villains for their confidence, intelligence, and a willingness to do whatever it takes to achieve their goals? There's a certain freedom in their actions that we secretly crave. We watch them on screen and feel a flicker of recognition, a pull towards that unrestrained power. This attraction isn't about wanting to cause harm. It's about wanting to reclaim a part of ourselves that society tells us to suppress. It's about tapping into a strength that lies dormant within us, a strength that can be used for our own good. This is where the villain mindset becomes a powerful tool for personal growth. It's about consciously rejecting the exhausting cycle of people-pleasing. For too long, many of us have been taught that our worth is tied to how much we can do for others, how agreeable we are, and how well we can shrink ourselves to fit into someone else's mold. We wear chains of obligation and hide in the shadows of others' expectations, afraid to take up space. Embracing your inner villain means breaking those chains. It's about stepping out of the shadows and into your own light, even if that light seems a little dark to others. It's a declaration that your needs, your desires, and your well-being matter. The renowned psychoanalyst Carl Jung had a term for this hidden aspect of our personality: the shadow self. This isn't some evil entity lurking within. It's the collection of all the parts of ourselves that we've disowned or repressed because we were taught they were unacceptable. It holds our unprocessed anger, our raw ambition, and our fierce independence. Integrating this shadow self isn't about becoming a monster. It's about becoming whole. For example, setting a firm boundary with a friend who constantly drains your energy isn't an act of evil. It's a healthy, necessary act of self-preservation. In the story you've been telling yourself, you might feel like the bad guy for saying no, but in reality, you're the hero of your own life, protecting your peace. So, what villain behaviors are actually powerful forms of self? First, there's prioritizing your own needs without guilt. A villain doesn't put themselves last on the list. They know their energy is a finite resource, and they protect it fiercely. This looks like taking that mental health day, saying no to extra work, or choosing a quiet night in over a social event you're dreading. Second, it's about speaking your truth directly and unapologetically. Villains don't waste time with hints or passive aggression. They state their intentions and desires clearly. This translates to confidently asking for that raise, expressing your feelings in a relationship, or disagreeing with a popular opinion. These actions aren't cruel. They are expressions of a person who is confident, empowered, and respects themselves enough to be honest. It's time to rewrite your own story and decide who you want to be. You don't have to be the damsel in distress or the compliant sidekick. You can be the main character, the one with the compelling backstory and the unshakable will. What's one villain trait you'll embrace today? Let me know in the comments below. And if this message resonated with you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content on reclaiming your power.